problem is not too many wins. And I think this is a good time, for Chelsea to reunite, that connection that they had at the end of last year after winning the Champions League in a semi-final against one of the biggest rivals.
We've sat in the press room for the last half hour. You trying to work out how Chelsea are going to line up tonight. Where do you think the battles are going to be won and lost, and are the key battles?
Well, it's going to be plenty of 1v1s because same systems, so the two teams are going to set up more or less the same. So they're going to be battles between the strikers and the defenders. I think it's going to be very important, the first touch of Lukaku. Very, very important. That will make, the fans to go one way or the other. But I think it's going to be interesting knowing as well that is a second leg, which normally is different than when...
The familiar shape under Antonio Conte. Incidentally, two goalkeepers on the bench tonight with Brandon Austin coming into this. What an impact he has made at his new club.
Yeah, he's turned Tottenham into a thoroughly modern football team. Intensity, energy, a consistent system that's working well. He's gone in there.
Spurs going to... Lukaku keen to make an impact straight away. Not hanging about, is he, in his bid to get... Tottenham could be in real trouble here. Oh, and they are! It's turned in the end by Sanchez. Well, Havertz receiving the acclamation. Most around Stamford Bridge will not care how it's come, but what an explosive start for Chelsea.
Well, under Antonio Conte, Tottenham have been harder to break down, but this is a defensive mess. The press is on from Chelsea. You can't play short, you've got to play longer, get the ball up beyond the halfway line. Playing it short into Emerson there is exactly what Alonso wants. He reads it, he steps in, and then suddenly Tottenham are in big trouble. That ball in behind Tanganga is perfectly weighted, and there's just no way
to trouble. Well, chaos reigns. Havertz! And I'm sure plenty of sighs of relief in that Tottenham backline. That was, well, a touch farcical, really.
Absolutely, but Havertz just needs to compose himself here. He just...
Havertz ball. Tennis applauded by Lukaku in the middle, if not deep. Now Mount. Tanganga makes the block.
That's clever from Ziyech, because yes.
Ziyech has hit that.
I mentioned this right from the start, the Ziyech will drift into a more central position when Chelsea have comfortable possession. They're not giving it away cheaply, so he can step forward, he can change his position, get involved in an attacking sense. He's not playing...
Frame around Stamford Bridge for Antonio Rudiger. And Lukaku in there, selecting to punch. Ziyech threatening property with a timely header.
I mentioned players chopping and changing their positions, but Ziyech there ends up crossing the ball from the left wing.
Well, Rudiger completely free at the back post. Well, they lost him completely and were a little fortuitous.
Or is it Tanganga who's meant to be... Well,
that's threatening. But Maurice able to gratefully grab it.
That's a fabulous ball, and he just needs Mount, someone to move for him across the near post.
Sanchez with a telling challenge, followed swiftly by a foul challenge.
It's really clever from Ziyech, because actually Ben Davies has stepped forward to try and create a 2 against 1 on the left-hand side. They lose the ball cheaply, Tottenham, and Ziyech immediately plays the ball into the space that Ben Davies has vacated. That's where Lukaku is. Oh dear!
Well, Tanganga's header cannoned off Davies. It is an absolutely farcical goal from a Tottenham point of view. And it's turning into a far from happy return for Antonio Conte. Well, Chelsea firmly in the driving seat.
Oh, another defensive shambles. Tanganga just head it out for a corner. Don't try and keep the ball on the pitch. He's trying to head it back up the pitch. That's why it cannons back off his...
Havertz, who's still on the deck. Lukaku fighting for it! And by his standards, a very presentable opportunity.
There's a really unselfish run off the ball from 𝑪𝑯𝑬𝑳𝑺. That opens the space up. It gives Ziyech the time to get his head up and pick out the ball for Lukaku. And Davinson has been absolutely outstanding. Their quality on the ball, their desire to get it back when they lose it. And Tottenham just haven't been able to find any rhythm whatsoever.
The first semi-final going Chelsea's way at the moment. Searching ball, and Son beaten to the punch by 𝑧zpilicueta. And then Rudiger intervenes. Back in there by Skip. 𝑧zpilicueta happy with the outcome there in the Carabao Cup. And Ndombele has won a free kick. Disbelieving.
He gets a touch on the ball. 3 minutes of this second half, and we saw in the first 45. Harry Kane drills this one into the top corner. They really do have a game on.
It will be Kane. And the first real business. And so Lukaku.
Cleanest contact.
Ziyech. Couldn't produce the flourish at the end of the move.
The weight of the pass from Lukaku really tempts Ziyech to take the...
Ndombele. Distinctly wayward.
Well, Emerson makes a really good run off the ball here. Opens the space up for Moura. In turn finds Ndombele.
It's the attack full of menace. 𝑣𝑬𝑺𝑻! Almost providing a finish to remember.
And I just wonder how close this is, because Lloris doesn't move. And they just quicken things up, Chelsea. Sharp movement, sharp pain. Once that ball bounces, they're looking to put his arm across to maybe protect it. But it is a free kick, it is a yellow card, but nothing more than that.
Handling the prize asset with real care. Paul Corson